In the year 2026, humanity stepped into the stars not as conquerors but as curious newcomers. The Galactic conquered, a council of 1,000 ancient species, welcomed us with polite smiles and barely concealed laughter. Their ambassadors looked down from towering crystalline thrones, tails flicking in amusement. "Welcome, Terrans," High Arbiter Vexillar intoned, his voice like grinding stone. "Your chemical rockets, your projectile launchers, your bullets, how quaint. Stone Age toys in an era of plasma lances and void shields." The chamber erupted in polite chuckles. Human Ambassador Elena Reyes stood unmoved, arms crossed. She smiled thinly. "Laugh all you want. Just don't start anything you can't finish." They laughed harder. For months, the Concord treated humanity like a curious pet. They demonstrated their superior tech. Ships that folded space, weapons that melted hulls from light minutes away, armor that laughed at kinetic impacts. At the Grand Military Expo on Nexus Prime, aliens gathered to watch the primitive demonstration. Human Marines in powered exosuits marched out with standard-issue rail rifles and coil guns. An insectoid delegate from the Zikthar hissed laughter. "Look at them, throwing metal slugs like cavemen. Our drones would shred that in seconds." A reptilian warlord snorted. "Their propulsion is chemical." "Chemical? We left combustion behind before your sun formed planets." Elena leaned to her aide. "Let them talk, words are cheap." Then came the live fire drill, a simulated pirate incursion. The Conquered provided safe holographic targets. Humans were told to use only approved tech. They didn't. One Marine raised his M47 railgun. A hypersonic tungsten dart screamed across the arena at Mach 15, punched straight through 3 layers of alien, indestructible shielding like paper. The target exploded in a shower of sparks. Silence, then nervous laughter. "A fluke," someone muttered. Primitive luck, it started small. A rogue faction, the Vorath Dominion, saw humanity's colonies as easy pickings. Primitives with no shields. Their admiral broadcast galaxy-wide. "We will claim their worlds in days." They warped in-system around Epsilon Eridani 4, a human mining outpost. Scans showed human ships, bulky, unshielded, armed with missiles and rail cannons. The Vorath laughed over open channels. "Surrender your toys, apes, or be erased." Human Fleet Commander Captain Marcus Hale replied calmly. "You sure about that?" The Vorath opened fire, plasma bolts that should have vaporized the human vessels. But humanity had spent decades in secret perfecting one thing aliens never expected: proportional, overwhelming response. Human railguns fired first, not one shot. Hundreds hypervelocity projectiles, no explosives needed, slammed into Vorath shields at relativistic speeds. Shields designed for energy weapons crumpled like foil under kinetic fury. Hulls breached, atmosphere vented. One Vorath cruiser tried to ram. A single human coil gun slug cored it stem to stern, clean through out the other side, still traveling at 0.4 C. The ship split in half like a cracked egg. The Vorath admiral screamed orders, too late. Human drone swarms, tiny primitive chemical thruster missiles, swarmed like angry bees. Each carried a shaped antimatter charge, one hit Domber total annihilation. Within minutes, the invasion fleet was debris. Galaxy-wide broadcast from the survivors. Primitives. Primitives did this? Back at the Conquered, panic. Ambassadors who once mocked now begged. High Arbiter Vexillar stammered, This cannot be. Your weapons are barbaric, inefficient." "How?" Elena Reyes stood again. "You laughed because you saw rockets and bullets. You didn't see what we built around them." She activated a holo display. Schematics flooded the chamber. Railguns accelerating slugs to fractions of light speed. Kinetic energy that ignores shields built for plasma. Kasaba howitzers, nuclear-pumped X-ray lasers disguised as primitive missiles. Swarm tactics, millions of cheap drones overwhelming point defenses. And the real killer, human ingenuity. "We don't fight fair, we fight to win." A Zikthar delegate whispered, "They turned our arrogance into our grave." Elena continued, "We didn't come to conquer, but push us and we'll turn your galaxy upside down." The Vorath remnants surrendered unconditionally. The Conquered, humiliated, offered humanity full membership. No junior status, equal seats. But humans declined politely. "We'll join when we're ready on our terms." Whispers spread. Never mock the primitives again. In the shadows of forgotten worlds, alien children now hear tales. Beware the apes with their Stone Age toys, for when they laugh back, empires fall. And somewhere in the void, a human captain smiles at his railgun battery. Still laughing? If this story gave you chills, smash that like button. Subscribe to HFY Chronicles for more epic humanity wins in 2026, and drop a comment. What primitive weapon would you use against aliens? Bell on for notifications.